What's the worst defense you've seen someone make in court? 1. I took a guy to small claims court. His defense was, I didn't have the product, so I couldn't ship it to him, obviously. The judge asked, but you took his money? The guy responded, yeah, so I could buy the product and ship it to him. Judge, did you do that? Guy, not yet. Judge, do you still have his money? Guy, no, I had an emergency and had to spend it. That was that, I won. 2. My sister told the judge that the light wasn't that red. Then the judge said he was going to suspend her license, and she replied, but my dad already took it away. 3. I defended a guy on a DUI charge who jumped into the backseat after he got pulled over and claimed someone else was driving. He was the only person in the car. 4. Judge, it says here you were drinking and driving. Defendant, no, sir. I drank, then I drove. 5. I was in traffic court, and the first guy to go before the judge had been pulled over for going some crazy speed, like 140 miles per hour. The judge basically told the guy to say it was a mistake and that he wouldn't do it again. In return, the judge would drop the ticket fee and the points on his record. The guy replied, well, I drive that fast all the time, so I'm really good at it. I don't think it was dangerous because of how good of a driver I am. He could have walked out totally free, but instead, he got a $2,500 fine and 2 points on his record. 6. A friend of mine once got a ticket for leaving her car parked in a no parking zone in front of a grocery store. She thought it was outrageous because she was just running in to get a pack of smokes. When she saw the ticket was for something like $120, she thought it was ridiculous. She was just running in for a pack of smokes, after all. Her plan was to go to court, contest the ticket, and suggest a compromise, like paying $40 instead. So she went to court and sat there most of the day, waiting for her case to be called. Eventually, she got bored and went outside to smoke. While she was outside, her case was called. She missed the whole thing, didn't get to try her $120 for that? I'll give you $40 defense, and ended up getting hit with the full value of the ticket plus court costs. 7. A guy was in court for a DUI, and he insisted on taking the stand, even though his lawyer advised him not to. He wanted the judge to know that the cop who arrested him was just some rude kid trying to be a big shot and that he wasn't even drunk. He'd only had 2 bottles of wine with dinner. His lawyer interrupted, trying to get him to stop talking, and he told his lawyer to shut up. Then the judge advised him to listen to his lawyer, and he snapped back, I'm not a damn child. Don't interrupt me. The judge just smiled, leaned back, and said, please, proceed. We all knew it was over for this guy. He got the maximum sentence and was advised that, in the future, if he was going to pay for a lawyer, he should listen to him. 8. During law school, I had to defend a hotel manager who was putting hidden cameras in guest rooms. 9. I was sitting in court for a traffic violation, and the guy in front of me had a speeding ticket. To fight it, he pulled out a large stack of papers, about 3/4 of an inch thick. It turned out to be a law from the 1990s from a different country. The poor judge had to read through it all. 10. I overheard a guy tell the officer, yes, my car license is suspended, but my truck license isn't, and neither is my moped license. 3 people and the judge tried to explain to him that a suspended license means he's lost his privilege to drive in general, altogether. He kept arguing, insisting that he wasn't doing anything wrong because he was now driving a moped, and that license was still valid. Finally, he admitted that his license had been suspended due to several old DUIs.